Hey guys, welcome back for another video on my YouTube channel. My name is Antoine and I hope you're doing fantastic today. So today I'm back for you with another video, and today I'm gonna be trying to teach you guys and girls a new trick. So this trick is one that you have requested in one of my previous videos, and it is one of the tricks that all of you guys and girls can learn on a skateboard if you got the determination to try it, on the patience to actually give it a shot. And it's a Shuvit, or a pop Shuvit if you want to get fancy with it. So what's that trick? That's this one. And in this tutorial I'm gonna be covering all the prerequisites that you guys and girls are gonna need to actually attempt this trick, which I mean that's not a lot, to be honest. And then I'm gonna be trying to teach you how to send the trick, so how to swipe your board right and get the right movement with your feet when sending the board to do like the half rotation that the pop Shuvit requires, or the Shuvit requires. And then I'm going to be trying to teach you how to actually land the trick, so give you a couple of tips on how to land it. And then I'm going to be trying to cover the main mistakes that I made so while learning this trick, because I mean even if you got this trick you might be like me when I first learned it, like having a couple of like issues with it, zipping out sometimes, and you know, not getting it every try. So that's what we're going to be trying to cover today, so let's go. The first thing that I'm going to be covering in this tutorial is going to be all the prerequisites that you guys and girls are going to have to know in order to learn this trick. And honestly there are not a lot. The only thing that I would think of would be to be basically like confident riding on your board, so just be able to roll, you know, back and forth, maybe do a bit of fakie too. I mean, it's gonna help just to get used to, you know, riding on the board. And then the second thing would be to be able to do a EP jump, I'd say, because you're gonna have to jump a bit. So that's what a EP jump is. And I mean, I'd say that those are the two prerequisites that you have to be able to do in order to learn that trick. And you heard me well, like you don't have to be able to do a ollie in order to learn that trick. That's one of the great things about this trick, because like actually most of the trick you need to be able to flick and to pop right. For this one you don't have to, so yeah. Now that I covered this prerequisite, I'm gonna be just telling like the little difference between like the Shuvit and the pop Shuvit. And I mean you probably have seen it like in the example I gave, but basically in the Shuvit you don't pop the trick, you just like swipe it and it goes behind you and you just land on it. You do a little EP jump and you land. And the pop Shuvit is basically the same thing, but you gotta pop the tail down and do the same motion. And that's the little difference. So to me pop Shuvits are a bit easier, but I know that when starting out it's easier to throw it like a Shuvit, just, you know, like kick it out. So then let's talk a bit about the foot placement. And actually this foot placement is very similar to the one you would have when riding. So basically your front foot is going to be right behind the front bolt, so you may have to put it like a bit more back than you used to. And the back foot is going to be on the tail of the board, so basically like full foot on it and just chilling like you would be doing riding. But now that you got your foot placement down, you're gonna have to learn how to actually throw the trick, so throw this little like Shuvit motion. And actually what does it look like? So it's basically all gonna be in your back foot. So the back foot is standing on top of the tail, and what you're gonna be doing is basically swiping your back foot back like that and trying to make the board turn around, so go behind you. And maybe try it a couple of times with like throwing the board away to understand like how it works, how it feels, and see how the board turns under you. Then just try to correct and, you know, like throw it a bit less or a bit more depending on how you actually like send it. So if it goes like that, try to put a little bit less like pressure in the back foot, so to push the board a little less behind you. And if it goes like that, try to, you know, just like scoop it a bit more and just like push the board behind you. For you to understand a bit more, like basically with a POV angle it should be looking like that. So when you look at your feet, your front foot is not gonna move, it's just gonna jump in the air, so like your EP jump motion, and your back foot is gonna basically like push the board back like that. And that's basically how you make the board spin. Then the second step, so once you can actually send the trick, is going to be to learn how to land on the board. And actually landing on the board with a pop Shuvit is going to be a bit different than you would imagine. So basically what you will have to do in order to not zip out too much, and this is basically have a trick with this trick, is going to be to land with your front foot first, so like that. And it's gonna basically you're going to be trying to catch the board, front foot on the front bolt, and front foot first, and then put your back foot down. So basically like in this little like motion you basically go like that and tack tack. It's gonna actually help you guys not zip out. And so how do you practice landings? Because I mean like that it may seem easy and like, you know, just go at it, land it and stuff, but it's not that easy in like when you actually try it. So how do you go from not being able to land it at all to landing it every try? So the little steps I would advise you to follow in order to actually get used to landing front foot first would be to just swipe the board and try to land with your front foot only on the board, so like that. And do it like a couple of times, so usually I say like 25 times to 100 times, just like until you feel basically comfortable doing it. And then, I mean, give it a shot, try to maybe just land with your back foot only if it helps, but always focus on landing front foot first. The back foot part is only like for the mind to get used to actually having the board underneath your feet. So then once you got that part right, I mean, it's gonna be time to actually try it. And actually what may happen right now is that if you're scared, the board is gonna shoot either like forward or backward, or you're basically not gonna be trying your hardest and just not putting your foot right on top of the board. And so how do you actually correct that? I mean, if the board is going forward, very like far forward, shooting forward, it means that you're leaning too far toward the tail of your board. So me being regular, it would mean I'm leaning toward my back foot and my right foot. And it is gonna be like basically in a simple like physics motion, it's gonna send the board forward, because when you're gonna do like the little EP jump motion, you're gonna basically like shoot the board forward, because jumping, you know, you're gonna apply pressure on the board and it's gonna shoot forward. So how to correct that? You're gonna be trying to lean a lot more toward your front foot and just like, you know, lean forward basically, and do it a couple of times like that. So lean toward, for me, my left foot, and just do it a couple of times and see if it maybe corrects the thing. Then if it's shooting too far backward, it means that you're leaning on the other side too far forward. So basically the same thing, like the same principle applies for that too. And how are you gonna correct it? So it's gonna be a bit scarier, I'm gonna be honest, but it's gonna be trying to lean more towards your back foot. And that's basically how you correct that, and that's all like when sending the trick. And yeah, so I mean, once you got all that down, and I mean, the board is underneath your foot, you're able to land with your front foot first. I mean, to me, you're definitely able to actually land the trick. So it's only a matter of commitment from now on. So I'm sure that you all can get this trick. So if you want, maybe practice a little bit like in the grass, or see, with skate stopper, like if they can help, or without wheels, I don't know, like whatever you want to get used to doing it and get your mind to come into landing the trick. I mean, then it's gonna be time to try it on concrete and rolling and stuff, but always remember, just swipe right, get your front foot on top of the board first, and then your back foot. And yeah, and basically if you're trying to learn how to do the pop shove it, it's gonna be the same thing, but try to pop the tail before you scoop it, basically. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, today's tutorial, so and that it could help you actually learn this trick. So it is a trick that's very important on your skateboarding journey, because it's one of the first tricks you're gonna be able to learn before you can even do a ollie. And I mean, I'm sure that all of you guys can learn it, and it's then gonna be so helpful like in your skateboarding journey. I mean, if you want to learn how to do a viral flip, if you want to learn how to do a tray flip, tray shove, or like any other trick, you're gonna have to have this dialed. So I mean, good luck on learning this trick. If you have any question, maybe like leave it in the comment down below. I'm gonna make sure to read them all and to maybe answer your concern if there's one. And I mean, let's go guys. So if you like today's tutorial, make sure to smash the like button, to subscribe to the channel, and I mean, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.